You have arrived at a profound moment of clarity in your life, a sacred turning point where you have made the conscious and deliberate choice to move forward with intention and purpose. This decision did not come lightly or without consideration. It emerged from the deepest chambers of your heart, from that place within you that knows the truth even when your mind tries to negotiate or rationalize staying in situations that no longer serve your highest good. Deep in your soul, you understand with absolute certainty that you cannot afford to remain trapped in the shadows of sadness, nor can you continue dwelling in circumstances clouded by ambiguity and uncertainty. You have reached a level of profound self-awareness that many people spend their entire lives searching for. In this sacred space of understanding, you have come to recognize that life, in all its beauty and fragility, is far too precious and valuable to be squandered on moments that leave you feeling confused or on people who cannot decide how they truly feel about you. What your heart truly desires, what your soul genuinely craves, is clarity that cuts through confusion like sunlight piercing through morning fog. You long for stability that grounds you like ancient roots reaching deep into the earth. You yearn for love that arrives wrapped in certainty, love that knows itself, love that does not waver or hesitate when storms arise. Your heart's deepest wish is to share the beautiful journey of your life with someone who possesses unwavering clarity about their feelings for you. You deserve someone who is confident and secure in their emotions, someone who understands the depth of what they feel and can articulate it without fear or reservation. You seek a partner who will stand firmly and proudly by your side, not just in moments of joy and celebration, but also through challenges and uncertainties, without hesitation or second-guessing their commitment to you. This powerful choice to move forward, to release what no longer aligns with your truth, is not born from impulsiveness or reactive emotion. Rather, it springs from the well of wisdom that has been carved into your being through lived experience. It comes from the knowing that only experience can teach. You have walked through valleys of struggle where the path was unclear and the way forward seemed impossible. You have endured periods of deep confusion where questions outnumbered answers and clarity felt like a distant dream. You have survived pain that tested the very foundations of your strength and resilience. These experiences, though difficult and at times unbearable, have become your greatest teachers. They have shown you with absolute clarity that uncertainty is not fertile ground where your spirit can flourish and grow. It is not a space where your dreams can take root and blossom. Instead, uncertainty keeps you suspended in a state of waiting, always questioning, never fully knowing where you stand. You have learned through direct experience that remaining in such conditions only diminishes your light and drains your vital energy. What you seek now, what you are calling into your life with every breath and intention, is something fundamentally different. You are seeking relationships and experiences that actively nurture your heart, that feed your soul rather than deplete it. You desire connections that align perfectly with your deepest values, with the principles that guide your life and define who you are at your core. You are no longer willing to compromise on these fundamental truths about yourself. Your person, the one whose heart is connected to yours across time and space, is fully aware of these truths about you. They can sense and feel through your thoughts, through your actions, through the very energy you emanate into the world, that you are not someone who engages in superficial encounters or meaningless flings. They recognize that temporary connections that lack depth and substance hold absolutely no appeal or value for you. They understand that fleeting pleasures and short-term enjoyment are not what motivates or fulfills you. Instead, you are someone who values depth over surface-level interaction, someone who seeks sincerity rather than pretense, someone who honors true commitment rather than convenient arrangement. Your moral compass is set to true north, unwavering in its direction. You hold yourself to elevated standards that honor respect in all its forms, honesty even when the truth is difficult, and loyalty that does not bend with changing circumstances. And you naturally expect the same from those you allow into your sacred inner circle. You are not afraid of love itself. The concept of love does not frighten you or make you retreat. What you refuse to accept, what you will no longer tolerate, is settling for anything less than what you know in your heart you deserve. You will not diminish yourself or lower your standards to accommodate someone else's inability to rise to meet you where you stand. This awareness, this clear knowing of your worth, makes you remarkably different in a world where countless people choose the easy path of convenience over the more challenging path of genuine commitment. Your person sees this difference in you, and they are deeply moved by it. They admire your authenticity with a reverence that borders on awe. They recognize that what you possess is something increasingly rare in modern times. In today's world where genuine values and authentic connection can sometimes feel overlooked, dismissed, or even mocked, you stand as a beacon of integrity that cannot be questioned or compromised. Your principles are not negotiable. Your belief in real love is unshakable. Your unwavering sense of self remains constant regardless of external pressures or opinions. These qualities make you truly extraordinary in your person's eyes. You are not simply another fleeting presence passing through their life like ships in the night. You are not someone they could easily forget or replace. You carry within you all the qualities of a true life partner, someone with whom they could build not just a relationship, but a solid and deeply fulfilling future. They see in you the potential for a lifetime of growth, partnership, and shared dreams. The way you carry yourself with such honesty and dignity, the way you move through the world with grace and authenticity, makes them realize with striking clarity that finding someone like you is not a common occurrence. People like you, with your depth and integrity, are not easily found in this world. However, your person also understands something else with equal clarity. They know that loving you truly and fully requires tremendous courage. If they genuinely want you in their life, if they desire to build something real and lasting with you, they must be mentally, emotionally, and spiritually prepared to embrace this connection with their whole being, without fear or reservation holding them back. Half-hearted efforts will not suffice. Lukewarm commitment has no place in your world. Uncertainty about whether to fully invest in this relationship cannot exist in the space you occupy. To have a genuine relationship with you, they must be willing and ready to take this sacred bond to the next level. They must be prepared to love you openly and fearlessly, not just in private moments behind closed doors, but proudly in front of the entire world. They must be ready to claim you, to honor you, to stand beside you with their head held high, declaring to anyone who will listen that you are theirs and they are yours. Your personal journey to this point has been anything but easy or straightforward. You have walked through fire and emerged stronger. You have faced painful days that felt endless, moments when you wondered if the sun would ever shine again. You have endured struggles that would have broken lesser spirits, challenges that tested every ounce of your strength and resolve. These experiences, difficult as they were, have shaped and molded you into the remarkable person you are today. They have given you clarity about what you want from life and love. They have shown you what truly matters and what deserves to be released. But these same experiences have also made you unwilling and unable to tolerate anything that could potentially drag you backward into old cycles of confusion, pain, or heartbreak. You have worked too hard, traveled too far, and grown too much to allow yourself to slip back into patterns that once kept you trapped. This is precisely why you refuse, with every fiber of your being, to involve yourself in any kind of third-party situation or in relationships where loyalty is divided or commitment is shared. You know intimately the crushing weight of such pain because you have felt it, carried it, survived it. You understand how such situations erode self-worth and create constant anxiety and suffering. And you are absolutely determined, with a determination that cannot be shaken, never to place yourself in circumstances that would compromise your self-worth or diminish the light you have worked so hard to reclaim and nurture within yourself. You stand firmly rooted in your truth, like an ancient tree that cannot be moved by passing storms. You cannot accept anything less than what you truly deserve. This is not arrogance or unrealistic expectation. This is self-love in its purest and most powerful form. For you, love is not a casual game to be played when boredom strikes. It is not something to be taken lightly or entered into without serious intention. Love, in your understanding, is a sacred bond, a divine connection between two souls who choose each other consciously and completely. When you choose to give your heart to someone, it is never a temporary loan or a trial period. It is given with the full intention of sharing a lifetime together, of building something that will endure beyond fleeting emotions and temporary circumstances. This profound clarity about what love means to you, this deep understanding of its sacred nature, makes you incredibly powerful. Your person recognizes and feels this strength radiating from your very being. They see it in how you carry yourself, in the choices you make, in the boundaries you maintain with such grace and firmness. What makes you even more magnetically attractive to them is the quiet confidence with which you are moving forward in your life. You are not frozen in fear or paralyzed by past pain. You are not afraid to walk away from what no longer serves your highest good, even when walking away requires immense courage. You do not chase after people's validation or approval like someone desperately seeking water in a desert. You do not waste your precious energy worrying about what others think of your choices or second-guessing the path you have chosen for yourself. Instead, you remain steadfastly focused on your own path, on your own growth, on your own evolution. You move forward with a sense of dignity and grace that naturally commands respect without you ever having to demand it or beg for it. This quiet strength, this unwavering determination to keep growing and evolving regardless of external circumstances, makes you absolutely magnetic in the eyes of those who are fortunate enough to witness your journey. Your energy at this particular moment in your life is nothing short of radiant and irresistible. It carries a luminous glow that emanates from deep within, a light that comes from genuine self-assurance and hard-won inner peace. People are naturally drawn to you, pulled into your orbit not merely because of your external beauty, though that certainly exists. They are attracted to the unshakable presence you carry within yourself, to the authenticity that cannot be faked or manufactured, to the depth that can only come from someone who has done the inner work and emerged transformed. Your person feels this magnetic pull deeply in their soul. They understand on every level that to be granted a place in your life is simultaneously a tremendous blessing and a serious responsibility. They recognize that loving you authentically requires genuine commitment, emotional maturity, and the willingness to grow and evolve alongside you. They know that you will challenge them to become better, to rise higher, to reach deeper within themselves than they may have ever reached before. You are no longer dwelling in that old space where you could be easily swayed by temporary emotions that fade as quickly as they arise or by shallow connections that lack substance and depth. Those days are behind you now. Instead, your focus has shifted entirely toward building something that will last, something real and substantial that can withstand the tests of time. You are interested in creating a foundation strong enough to support a lifetime of love, growth, and shared dreams. In this powerful chapter of your life, you stand strong, magnetic, and completely unshaken by the storms that may swirl around you. You know exactly who you are. You understand your worth without needing external validation to confirm it. You know what you deserve from life and love, and you refuse to settle for anything less. Your person sees all of this with crystal clarity, and it simultaneously inspires them and challenges them to rise to your level, to become worthy of the love you have to offer. Because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, you will not settle for less than you deserve. You cannot settle. It would be a betrayal of everything you have learned, everything you have overcome, everything you have become. And that fierce commitment to your own worth, that unwavering dedication to honoring yourself, makes your presence one of the most powerful forces your person has ever encountered in their entire life. You are not just another chapter in their story. You are the turning point, the catalyst, the one who showed them what true love, authentic connection, and genuine partnership really look like.